Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Bethany Alexandria. I'm your host and reader, Thelia. A warm welcome back to our new and returning viewers and to our subscribers. Special shout out. Welcome to this blind reading. This reading may resonate with you, especially if you have been seeing angel number 717. The initials J. The name Blake may be of significance. Someone may live close to a lake as well. You may be making plans for 2026 upcoming activities here, scheduling things into your calendar and saving them. You may have ties to musical instruments, percussion. You may have matters of love or transformation of love on your mind heavily. Spirit guides, who are we reading for? Solo refuge. I'll be over here vibes. The name Clara or Alessia may be important. You may have gone through a period where you would have described it as being trying times. Tell us about the solo refuge. Awakening jolt. So we may be going through an awakening, an epiphany. Things are being thrown into an upheaval, and we must find our feet in a stance of renewal. Solo refuge. Did you choose this? Who are we reading for, spirit guides? Who are we reading for? Someone may have a thing for jaguars. We have ornaments in the reverse. So you lost out on an opportunity. You lost out on recognition. You lost out on an investment or an opportunity to celebrate yourself or share in a celebration with another. So this is 6 of Wands in the reversed energy. Okay. What is it that you are hiding in your own consciousness about this situation? It is likely that while you were on your solo journey, that you had a series of epiphanies, going by the order of the energy in the cards. Let's see. What is it that you are hiding about this whole situation, or what is hidden? We have hater and faster than you think. What is hater faster than you think? Emotional intelligence in the reverse. Okay. So the person that we're reading for, what you are hiding is that your blood boils very quickly. You may also use substances here. But your anger and your dislike for things that are different, you lack a sense of appreciation for external things. So as within, so below, as above, so below. Your own internal dialogue, how you think, how you feel, the thought patterns that you welcome, foster, and decide to give energy to, these are corrupt, and they have been creating a cesspool, an emotional and spiritual cesspool in yourself where you're a hater, and you are also showing up as being emotionally unintelligent. Uh, this emotional intelligence may be further exacerbated by the use of chemical substances or nursing an uncontrolled and untamable anger. You may have just been broken up with. You may have been described as a faker, or you feel the person that you were with was a faker. But by the energy so far, it seems that this person decided to walk away from you, and this is what caused you coming to this epiphany that you weren't really anything special, I'm hearing. And I'm not saying that to make you feel ways, but that's what is in the card. And this threw you into a state of depression, darkness. Okay. Hmm. So even though you are sitting in the height of Haterville, what I sense here is you may actually be a victim of self-sabotaging. And this is why the hating energies here. It may not necessarily be that you want to be throwing this energy at the situation, but I think a lack of understanding of not only the person who walked away from you, but yourself may be functioning as a catalyst for this covert way that you move. It is very it is very likely that you may want to consider and look at the ways how the energy doesn't just move so quickly, but how it moves over time. How does this part of yourself, this part of you that is emotionally unintelligent and rests in Haterville, how is it in longer relationships that this energy moves in your life? This is something just for you and God to work out. Where you are, you don't need to be dragged or held to the fire, and I won't do that. Okay. Where this is leading is that now you are sitting in a state of depression. We have depression recording, announcing, expressing. Are you sharing that you're in a dark place with friends, family? You could be going to counseling. You may be just recording voice notes to yourself. This is also a beautiful way of healing and giving your space, yourself the opportunity to have the floor to speak your truth, whether it's something that you would cringe at or not in the moment. That shouldn't be your focus. Mm. If you have a reliance uh, on a substance, and this could be a substance that is, while naturally released by the body, may be triggered by a negative external input. Uh, this may actually be the thing that is contributing to you experiencing both states, actually. Hmm. Tell us about depression recording. You could be journaling as well. You may be reaching out to a friend. Spirit guides. Addiction, compassion in the reverse. Hmm. Yeah. The situation is influenced by an addictive behavior that is influencing you or the person involved. Pain and trauma are being projected. Try to see the truth of the situation by stepping outside of the chaos to create an opening for forgiveness, patience, and compassion. You are sitting in a state of depression because you have turned off the flow of compassion towards yourself. So there may be a bit of self-loathing going on. For some, you may be cleansing yourself and going through some kind of therapy to aid uh, in addiction management. You may be going through withdrawals. Something here about violet, the crown chakra. Ah, okay, I'm led to say it and I will. I thought I would have said this in another reading, but let's get into it a little bit here. If you find yourself seeing geometric shapes, you're not crazy. This is natural. If you begin to see colors when you see people, if you begin to like you sense of perception. I feel someone's sense of perception is changing. We'll leave it there. Spirit's advice, insecure in the reverse. This is about getting over your insecurity. So there's an area in your life that you're having a glitch. We have reminiscing in the reverse, tied to past memory and a false narrative that you have told yourself. You may have painted yourself as the villain in the story or another person. Okay. There is someone here who hurt you. They may have gotten the best of you. This may have been, I want to say childhood, though there aren't any childlike energies represented here beyond this one here. There is an event, a narrative that occurred in your life, and when you go to this place, you're shaky. There may be times as well in the moon cycle when its presence is more palpable, it's loudest, it's more incessant and demanding. But your spirit guides are leading you to a place where you are upright. The temperance angel is here to help you to balance out your emotions. They are wanting you to be balanced in your emotions. So when you reminisce, it's not reminiscing in the reversed. They are wanting you to be open to coloring your memory with the pleasantness is what I'm hearing. With the pleasantness. I believe that resting too much in a negative narrative is really it's a trickster spirit because it is being fed and also generating your reality in the back end. And this is why you want to catch this now and not have this be something that you are bringing with you into the next relationship. Let's get some clarifiers for you. We're 14 in. We'll move to quickly delving in further and then closing up this reading. For those who resonate with this reading, who may be feeling as though they've reached a dead end because now Haterville has been their postal code for longer than they would like. Tell us more, Spirit guys. We have Page of Wands in the reverse and the Knight of Coins in the reverse. Okay. These two cards so far are speaking more to the reason why this happened, and I will get into it. The Page of Wands in the reverse, there were behavioral patterns here, things said, done, not acknowledged possibly, that caused this person to decide to withdraw and not invest in you. You are dealing with an Empress energy here, Taurus Libra energy. Knight of Coins in the reverse. Your motivation seemed to have been contrary to the Empress's energy, and also your level of dedication and focus. It was off. The Empress didn't see you being the type that would have seen anything that you planted come to full term. For what it is that you are hiding, hater faster than you think, emotional intelligence in the reverse. When you get triggered here, which you get triggered really fast, something here about your emotional intelligence is off. What is it? Six of Wands in the crossing. Ooh, falling on the Empress, and behind the Six of Wands in the crossing, the Ace of Cups in the crossing, and the Nine of Coins in the reverse, falling on Solo Refuge. You want to be recognized, you want to be celebrated, which is understandable, and you ought to. You wish to also experience a taste of the goodness that life has to offer. You may have felt that your life has been an unstoppable drought. You may have felt that you just have not been tapping into the rightness of what the sun has to offer in life. Nine of Coins in the reversed. You reside in a place of lack. And if it is that you, in your shadow aspect, you hate on people a lot, you hate on the areas in life that you want to gain victory, an Empress energy will sense this. Anyone who is emotionally intelligent, if they allow themselves to see the truth of what's before them, they will be able to sense this. You want to experience victory. You want to experience feeling as though showers of blessings are falling upon your crown. But you have a challenge with this because your emotions, did it happen in childhood that you were made? And when I say made, okay, so made, you were made to go without an essential thing that you needed. Something happened here that twisted your ability to be emotionally safe enough that people will want to share victory with you and not run away from you. Where's this leading, spirit guides? And if whatever measures you are taking here or where spirit is leading you, if you're listening to this reading, whatever it is that you are doing with the journaling or the talking or counseling, do keep that up. We have the Three of Coins in the reversed, the Ace of Wands in the upright, What's the Three of Coins reversed? Ace of Wands. Upright. I feel this will be speaking to the ways that you go about winning or how you consider what a win really is. The High Priestess in the reverse. Okay, so you do things against, you do haram things. You do things against your own better judgment and your intuition. You go against your own moral compass. Is it possible that you have low morals? Is it possible that your moral compass is broken? Is it possible that this brokenness is tied to something that happened to you really young that just has you stuck? You continue to pursue activities that are against your better judgment. Where this is leading, your spirit guides are calling you to see that you ought to. Three of Coins in the reverse. Lock up shop, stop working, stop sharing notes, stop texting, stop calling, stop visiting, stop going. I think you need to just put on some indie music and chill, and journal journal about your unemotionally intelligent propensity to do things against your better judgment. Yes, journal about it. Invoke right thinking, and I'll give you a head start on your behalf and to the person that you will be 5 years from now, and to the evolution of your soul. I invoke the energies of rightful thinking within you. Whatever brokenness has occurred in your life, let this awakening jolt that you've experienced when this person walked away from you bring you healing. Let what was taken away from you be restored to you. May you find your security and balance. And as you travel back through time in memory lane, may you touch on the truth of the tapestry of the life that you've lived. The bitter, the sweet, the sour, the salt. All of it. Spirit guides, what is your advice for this beautiful soul that is trapped? We have the Chariot in the reversed, the Nine of Swords in the reversed, the Ten of Cups in the reversed, and the Queen of Cups in the reversed. Spirit's advice here is all about you, my darling. It's all about you and your emotions and balance. This is about you choosing to first balance yourself out, be open to the truth of everything that happened. Don't just dwell in the past and the negativity of the past. When you think about it, this is what is causing you to have a false narrative about the past. And when you do this, your chariot, your emotions will no longer be fed towards the things that keep you up at night, that keep you feeling spent, absolutely unhappy, while never mind, you're probably sleeping on freaking silk sheets. You probably have a roof. You probably have heat. You probably have money to buy a bus ticket if you need to. You probably have a car. You probably have food in your fridge right now. You probably even have extra to have a video game. And you got a game chair. You don't got to sit on the floor. When you think about all the ways that you've been done wrong and how all your cups have been spilled and everything that brought you happiness has been taken, you are a very, 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 very sour queen. You, the Queen of Cups in the reverse, you have forgotten. You don't give two shits at this point about even the fact that you can go open a fridge and get a beer. How about the fact that you have a job? How about the fact that you can get up and go? And even if you weren't able to and you depended on others, the fact that you can look forward to tomorrow and a tomorrow that has someone in it to help you wipe your behind, bring you a drink of water, straighten your wig or your toupee or whatever the heck it is. Spirit is saying, ease up, resurrect yourself, rise above this sour place, this sour emotional place. This person walked away from you to free up your space so you could learn about yourself. If you found this reading to be enlightening, revealing, or affirming of your experience, I invite you back for the next reading. Until next time, all my love. Bye for now.